Good evening. With your news now for the East Midlands, I'm Maurice Flynn. Fans say the city of Leicester is devastated by the helicopter crash at the King Power Stadium. It's believed the chairman and owner of the Foxes was among those on board when it came down in a car park shortly after last night's game. All day, fans have been arriving at the stadium to pay tribute. And our reporter Colin Hazelden is there for us now. Colin, people can barely believe what's happened, can they?
Yes, the city has now gathered here at this club for two moments of high emotion. That astonishing Premier League victory 2.5 years ago, and now this wave of grief. It's extraordinary, and these bouquets have been laid in shock. The arrival and departure of that helicopter carrying members of the Prapa family has become a match day ritual, and last night it was a ritual that went somehow horribly wrong. We now know there were 5 people on board, 2 crew and 3 passengers, not for sure who they are. Victoria Hicks now reports on a dark last 21 hours.
The saddest day in their club's history as fans came in their thousands to pay their respects after yesterday's helicopter crash. The BBC has been told the chairman, Vishai Sriwattanaprapar, was in his helicopter when it crashed just after 8:30 last night, but still no official confirmation this evening of who was on board or if anyone survived.
Everybody loved him, and he loved the club and we loved him.
Very sad news, which is not for myself, for everyone in the Leicester and for Leicester community and the football community.
He wasn't like a normal chairman, he was like a fan. He did everything for us and he wanted the best for us. I don't think it was all about money.
The helicopter took off about an hour after the final whistle of the game against West Ham, but minutes later crashed in the car park outside.
One season ticket holder who was too upset to talk on camera told me how he saw Kasper Schmeichel run out of the ground, followed by security and staff running towards where the helicopter had crashed. He said he heard shouts of "It's gonna blow, get back," as he saw a huge fireball engulf the helicopter on the ground.
It was a scene of absolute chaos. There were flames leaping into the sky. The emergency services were flying past to get to the scene. There was a cordon. We were all being shepherded away. We didn't know at that moment what had happened, but it's just absolutely tragic for everybody.
Chairman Vishai Sriwattanaprapar bought Leicester in 2010 and led it to a fairy tale Premier League win in 2016, surpassing every fan's dream. A man well loved and well known for his generosity in this city.
He's highly regarded by fans and people in the city alike, not only for his work, obviously taking the club to the Premier League title, but for the money he's put into the local hospital and the local university.
Tonight's investigations are still ongoing. Meanwhile, fans anxiously fear the worst. Victoria Hicks, BBC East Midlands Today, Leicester.
Well, let's talk a bit more about this now, shall we, with former Leicester City player and Radio Leicester Matchday summariser Matt Piper. This is an extraordinary reaction. Are you surprised by this?
No, not at all. What this family has done for this city, not just this football club, this city, the generous donations to the university, the hospitals, and how close they are to the fans and everyone at the club, you can see why there's been this massive outpour.
Yeah, you know that Vishai Sriwattanaprapar has transformed the club, but I was struck by what you're saying there and what was in Victoria's report about this connection with the community.
Yeah, I think as soon as he come in, he's come in. We know what football owners can be like these days, unfortunately, but he has just really transcended that. He's come in, he's been a part of the club, a part of the community, and so generous as a human being. And what they've done for this football club, bringing us the ultimate dream in winning the Premier League. And it's the little things he does as well, just absolutely superb.
Thank you very much indeed for speaking to us, Matt. Just a reminder, we know that 5 people were on board the helicopter, 2 crew and 3 passengers. We know no more than that at this stage.
Colin, thank you. The police and fire service have spent the day at the scene of a fire in which a 6-year-old boy died. Crews were called to the house in Ilkeston on Friday. A neighbour tried to rescue the child but was beaten back by smoke. Fire experts are continuing their investigations. Let's check on the weather now. Here's Sarah.
Good evening. Well, it is going to be a very cold night tonight, but we've had a fair few showers around as well, still coming in on the northeasterly breeze today. One or two of them had a bit of hail in, and they've been captured quite nicely by one of our weather watchers. This double rainbow that was out there. I did manage to see one of those myself today. Now, through this evening, we've got the clearer skies, and that's when the temperatures are going to start to drop. Just one or two showers maybe sort of remaining for a time before they die away. So temperatures going as low as -1 Celsius. Where we've still got a little bit of cloud cover, the frost could be just a bit more patchy first thing tomorrow morning, but it will be a cold start to the day on Monday, and again just a small amount of cloud forming into the afternoon. The daytime temperature in the region of 9 Celsius, and we do find that we start to turn a little bit milder again throughout the week, but that also brings some wet weather, and at times it's also going to be very windy.
Well, the BBC News Channel and BBC website will have developments for you tonight, and I'll be back with more for you here at 10:20. Bye-bye.